worse banter or that kind of like a sentence or a word being thrown at me. So
yeah. So you've never experienced bullying through banter?
No.
Yeah. Have you ever experienced any bullying?
Not really, no.
Okay. So do you find that when women are in sometimes you might have to censor the banter, or do you just talk in the same way that you always did?
I think from my experience, I've never felt or I've never heard anyone kind of like pulling a woman in on that banter. Woman in as in a woman who works with us.
Yeah.
So I've never felt that anyway.
So you've never felt like you had to change the way you speak because the woman's there?
No, because we have got a woman with us.
Yeah.
Amy here, she's with us. I don't think we've ever had to kind of like change the topic or change the sentence that we've had to, which might kind of like make her feel uneasy or like that. No, I don't think we've ever. I've ever felt that way. No.
Yeah. Have they given you a nickname? Have you got a nickname?
Oh yeah, Nikki G.
Nikki G. What? Why are you called Nikki G?
Because I mean, with my surname Gurung, we've got loads of Gurungs in the Gurkhas and in the army. So if you want to try it yourself, just put a Gurung. There'll be thousands of them that will turn up.
Yeah.
And if I tell them my first name, they'll be a bit like they might get they'll forget it very easily. And there's a couple of them who knows me very well. They do know my first name. Yeah. But then I just tell them, just call me Nick. And then from Nick, it went to Nikki G.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, have you ever felt uncomfortable working with any women or anything?
No, not really. No.
Okay. Are there any advantages to having women in the military?
Yes, like in terms of this deployment, because we will be, we might not be working with those people in the POC camps. So, because we might have to deal with women and children.
Yeah.
And one of the things that might be most important for us will be to have women soldiers with us, so that we can send them forward. Because obviously, a woman and a children might not open up to a stranger, and that to a man. So if we send in a woman, probably they might be able to tell her more about what they need or what they are in terms of problems.
Yeah. Okay. And how important is it for you that the UN promotes equality between women and men?
I think it is very important as for the UN. Because United Nations is like they are kind of like a mediator. So if they kind of like do like a boys club in there, I don't think it's going to work out. So you have to have women in there as well, just to make it more feel like UN.
Yeah, make it less military.
Less military, and then more kind of like a civilian side. Put in more women in there. Because like I said, I mean. You wouldn't really want to be opening up to me if you were to be in the POC camp. You probably would like to open up to a woman, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So which is why I say, I think if you have more women in that type of roles, I think it might be a bit better.
Yeah.
To get what you're looking for as a United Nations person.
Yeah. Okay. So what does gender equality mean for you?
Gender equality, I think it means gender equality. I think it's like you're not trying to push someone away just because of his or her gender.
Yeah.
And I think it's like you'll have to be able to treat them the same way that each gender wants to be treated.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to be based in Bentiu. And what's going to be your specific tasks in the mission area?
I'll be working as a section sapper, so I'll probably be engaged in doing all the shit works. Basically, no. It's like probably doing construction.
Yeah.
So I haven't got a specific trade at the moment because all they're after is plumbers, electricians, chippies, as in carpenters, and planties. Planties are those who do the plant vehicles. And
Who do the what, sorry?
the plant vehicles.
Plant vehicles, okay, yeah.
So apart from that, I think we're all just gonna be working under them. So
Chipping in, yeah.
chipping in.
Okay. So how do you expect to interact or work with the local population?
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're expecting to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel equipped and prepared to carry out your tasks?
I don't know. We will. I'll probably find out when I'm on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. But don't forget, obviously, when you come back, I'll be asking the
Okay.
questions, so you can probably some you'll answer more on when you come back.
Okay.
So yeah. Just in view of that, can you see any problems or barriers to you doing your work? Can you imagine any at the moment?
Not really at the moment, because like I said, I mean, it's all up to when we get deployed and then when we're on the ground, and then we'll find out what barriers are there.
Yeah. Okay. What stresses do you imagine you'll experience in the mission area? So obviously physical, but then mental.
From what we've heard, there might be things that we might not be allowed to do. So,
Like what?
They might be in a very poor condition, and then you might wanna, out of humanity, you might wanna help them, but then you might get stopped from doing it, because it will be a case of like you are helping one and then 1,000 appears.
Yeah.
So that might be a biggest problem for us. I mean, listening to what the guys in the squadron's been saying, so they're all saying that, because I've got a son as well, and then you see a kid suffering over there, that you want to help that kid, and then they'll bring in more kids, so you won't be able to help everyone. So that might be the big case over there.
Are you worried about seeing the level of poverty?
Probably, yeah. Because I mean, back in Nepal, I've seen that as well, but compared to Nepal, I think they are in a much more worse case.
Yeah. Any other mental stresses?
Not really. Probably when I get back.
I was going to say, how are you feeling about going on a mission with a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old?
No, I've only got one son, and he's 6 years old.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay. Okay, sorry. Yes, I can see. Number of children, 1. Okay. So you're going to miss him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How do you intend to overcome these stresses?
I don't know, probably because the communication system over there is quite good, so I'll probably get online and then give them a ring whenever I can.
Yeah.
So
Anything else?
Anything else? Don't know.
Yeah, okay.
It will probably be dependent on there, so probably just have a sit around with the guys and then just have you just sit down, talk about life.
Yeah.
That's how normally you make yourself lighter, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you do feel low, so the only way to do that is just talk about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Can I ask, so you're just mentioning about talking with the banter, do you think that do you like banter then?
I'm always up for banters.
And do you find that working in the army wouldn't be the same if it didn't exist?